Friends, welcome back to the Caleb Gordon Podcast. I'm your host, Caleb Gordon. Thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule to be a part of the program today. Hey, I wanted to just talk to you guys just briefly on a little mini podcast here about the idea of leadership. The title of my book, Change the Room, Don't Let the Room Change You, it captures what I really believe is the heart of leadership. And leaders don't necessarily always have titles or positions or their names on the door. But they bring influence. Real leaders bring genuine influence. And every single day, you and I walk into rooms, and rooms at work, rooms at home, rooms in meetings, in grocery stores, in coffee shops. And every room already has a culture. It already has an atmosphere. It already has a tone. And sometimes those tones are positive. Sometimes they're negative. Sometimes they're full of energy. Sometimes they're full of discouragement. And the question every leader has to answer is, am I going to change this room that I'm walking into, or is the room going to change me? And a lot of people walk into rooms and simply adapt to whatever is already on the plate. Whatever you walk into is how we mirror the atmosphere that's already there. If the room's negative, we become negative. If it's tense, we become tense. If it's full of complaining, man, we tend to complain. And I know that that's true. Sometimes I fall into this category every once in a while. And if the room's a little bit lazy, we can tend to get lazy. If the room's cynical, listen, I can be a cynic sometimes. But real leaders do something different. We have to make a conscious effort when we step into these rooms to live and act differently. Real leaders walk into the room with intentionality. And I know that word is thrown around like a softball at a game, but man, we need to be intentional in our lives. If we are not living with intentionality, we're really in a position that we can get in some trouble. If we don't walk in with some vision, if we don't walk in with some pre-decisions already made, man, the room is going to try to shape and mold us. Folks that walk in with purpose and energy and intentionality, they're the folks that capture the room. Think about the best leaders you've been around, the people that you know have impacted the room. Like when they step into the room, the entire atmosphere changes. Think about what that looks like. Maybe the focus is increased. Maybe the morale is improved. Maybe the vision becomes clearer for the organization, but something is definitely different. That's leadership. And here's the truth. If you don't have the mental fortitude to make sure that you are changing the atmosphere is going to change you. And furthermore, you don't have to wait for permission to lead like this. You can step in and just start doing it. You can change the room with your attitude. Like these are small things, but man, I've been in the business world for almost 20 years, and I have seen time after time after time after time where people just fall flat on their face because their attitudes are absolutely horrible. They lose a business deal because their attitudes are horrible. You can change the room with your work ethic. You can change the room with just coming in with an encouraging mentality, an encouraging mindset. It didn't cost a dime to encourage somebody, to be kind to somebody. You can change the room with that kind of vision. You can change the room simply by showing up with a mindset that says, I'm here to make this place better than when I walked in here. Like that was a mentality that my dad pushed onto me, is make a place better than when you found it. When you leave, may that room look and feel better than when you first walked in. Great leaders are thermostats, not thermometers. A thermometer simply just reads the temperature of the room, but a thermostat sets the temperature. And because you and I carry the Imago Dei, we are imprinted with the image of Christ on us. This is what we're called to do, to step in, because we've been changed by Christ on the inside. We step in and we make a difference in the room for better. And the next time you walk into a meeting, the next time you walk into the workplace, the cubicle, whatever that happens to be, the next time you're at your house sitting around the kitchen table, you say, okay, how can I make this place? How can I make this group of people better because I'm here? Maybe it's just encouragement, maybe some just clarity where there's confusion, helping solve a problem, whatever that looks like. Maybe it's simply being the calm, steady presence when there's chaos and carnage. Like, the world is full of that kind of stuff right now. We need clarity, compassion, and joy, because those things are in short supply. Leadership isn't always about leadership is about leaving things better than you found them. And so I just want us to think through that and keep that in our minds constantly. Don't let the culture around you determine your character. Instead, bring something stronger to the room. Bring vision, bring hope, bring clarity, bring leadership. Because the truth is, one person who walks into a room with the right mindset can completely transform the environment. And that person just might be you. Thanks for listening. Have a great day. Hey, does financial planning have you feel as if you're in the weeds? Well, the good folks at Revo Financial can help you get out of the forest and onto a clear path that works best for your family. Get in touch with them at revofinancial.com. That's revofinancial.com. Every organization faces threats, digital, strategic, human, but your team doesn't have to face it alone. At the Nine Minds Group, we blend elite cybersecurity expertise with practical business strategy to protect what matters most: your data, your people, and your reputation. We partner with you to assess risk, strengthen defenses, and build a secure foundation for growth. Because your smart security isn't just technology, it's peace of mind.
Working with Nine Minds, they bring high quality technical resources to bear. We're the team that you want to bring in if your technology is holding your business back instead of accelerating the growth that you want to see from your business.
You will get top-notch professional service from us. You will get personalized service from us.
We're going to work to understand your business. Reach out and schedule your consultation, and let's get started.
Visit the9minds.com. That's THENINEMINDS.com. The9minds.com. Hey, my friends, if you're passing through Copan, Oklahoma, make sure and stop by Copan Restaurant and Truck Stop. It's a place for great food, hot coffee, and friendly faces that make you feel right at home. Whether you're a local or a trucker on the road, it's a stop you can count on. Copan Restaurant and Truck Stop. Give them a call, 918-532-4666. Copan Restaurant and Truck Stop. Good food, good people in Copan, Oklahoma.